It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Houston Texans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First carry now. This is Williams. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So that'll back him up 5. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. To throw his car. And that is incomplete here.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up first and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And he'll be He stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Thank you, thank you.
On 1st and 10, McNabb. The open man is Westbrook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. But Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On 1st down, Westbrook. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off at the 45. 20.
All day, baby, come on.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on
Noted.
2nd down.
Thank you, Anthony.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Westbrook.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, McNabb. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he will find his man on the outside. Touchdown, Eagles! A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. There the Eagles are back within a score. Extra point safely through. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. Now Williams running left. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 18-yard line. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Carr going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control. And
he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw, McNabb. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On first down, it's McNabb. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And
Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
It got his man complete. The 20. A big play there just before halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. McNabb to throw. Forced out to, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Carr will try it again on second down. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Carr now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's McNabb. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one.
Yeah, it's the only way that he scores is that one play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Outside, dude.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
All I got to do is figure out how to stop Marvin Harrison.
One-score game. They know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team.
T-No.
Be careful right here.
Yeah, it's a good game.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And now the ball.
Shit! Let's go. Oh.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On third and long, it's Carr. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, it's Williams.
Oh, if I didn't have the turbo, I should have cut up the middle right there.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
57 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Oh, what the fuck kind of a pick is that? Okay.
So this is something we didn't see at all.
Forget that he's not a pass-catching tight end. He's a blocking tight end and has like 61 catch.
Here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run on first down. Westbrook, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first.
And he can't
Let's
get
go.
it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty.
I got to try to get in and get those hits as fast as I can, cause those picks.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there.
That low key, like, not yards wise, but that might be your best rush of the day to get anything positive out of that. That was an impressive save.
You've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
All right, yep. Nice touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Nice touchdown.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All right, I got to get my head back in the game.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
It's Andre Johnson. He's like 96 speed, 93 excel, and like 98 catch.
How they attack him here. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And from the 25,
Andre Johnson's a whole ass fucking man out there.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing his car on third down.
Oh, that's not who I meant to throw it to. I went to hit X, and my finger bumped R1.
Get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Am I allowed to go for this?
Keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
Okay. I didn't know with it being the fourth quarter.
Stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner.
That was a beautiful fucking punt.
Shaped, but that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line.
Oh, come on.
Coffin corner punt. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he finds Parker here, complete.
Alright, what I'm not going to do is let you go on a 99-yard drive. That would be embarrassing.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Nice shot, nice shot.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now McNabb. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, McNabb steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Fuck, I didn't get my play.
That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's McNabb. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown.
Nice run after the catch there.
Great effort there. 77 yards. And the Eagles add on to the lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Rumor on the street is that you haven't lost a regular season game ever.
Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for
I mean, shit, I was up 21-7. Like, this is, like, you're not bad. But, like, you came back. Like, you're obviously decent. Right.
Try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Carr now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I've gotten so lucky.
Possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Well, that'll be incomplete. No, he took a shot as he let that.
Yeah, I got to figure out something here.
It's going to bring up a third down.
You definitely would like to hit on that one, because now you've got a third and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. A quick throw.
No hands.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Fuck.
Pressure, too much this time.
My guys aren't getting open anymore.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Carr. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards.
Yeah, I kind of have to.
4th down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
Now Carr, got to have this one. Finding some room at midfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And
yep.
Will be intercepted.
Nice pick. Nice pick.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook, he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And he can't.
Oh, shit.
It's loose.
No. Oh, I got too fucking tricky right there. That just cost me the whole game.
And the Eagles are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
So I do that. I'll do that when I'm up by 22. I'm a fairly decent kick returner, and he's like 97 speed, 96 speed. Well, I don't like it when my guys aren't back to catch the kicks. I don't care where it is. I want my guys to catch the kicks in case it bounces out. So I was just trying to get back to catch it. I just couldn't get back there fast enough, and that fucked me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
I don't know, that one was weird.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Why did I not pick that up and run?
Protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted.
I even tried to user him and go up for the catch, and he just didn't.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker.
Fuck, you know what? I just realized how much time is left. I'm not going to call another timeout. I'll just let the clock run down.
40 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook, and he'll lose yardage on the play.
Ooh, shit, maybe I should call a timeout. Actually, yeah.
Well, the Texans will use
I might get the score again.
Remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. McNabb. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted.
Jesus.
Oh. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations,
yeah, he's fucking massive.
Playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, is less likely to draw the flag.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
GG's, bro.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the
Please don't score here. Yeah, I gotta dip. I gotta piss. Good game.
Defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.